Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Othree. Welcome back to Platicas. This is Platica number 14. I'm here with my boy Pobresa. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what up? What up? My name's Ivan. Started going by Pobresa, switch it up. I used to go by Dutch Mouth, but no more Dutches over here, so change it up real quick.
And we
So,
met. It was like weird how we met, right? We met over some music shit,
yep.
but we knew each other like through text or through email before we met in person. But ever since we linked up a couple years ago, we just been making music together, La Grima, Grime Life. We got a tape together. We got more music in the works. But to start it off, my boy, let's take them on a journey for besides music.
Yeah.
What is your definition of family?
Family? Well, I mean, we all got like family, Everybody got uncles, cousins, you know, and all that. So even if you say you ain't got family, like you gotta have some relatives, right? That's like I guess the meaning of family, but I feel like it's deeper. Like your immediate family, is just people you could call, people that know you, people that know you when you're down, or like when you when they sometimes you going through it, you're struggling or something, and they know, they didn't even gotta ask you, they just know like, hey, here, here's some money, or like whatever, like let's go get some food, or you know what I mean, or what's up, like how you feeling type shit, and like, or like you like my kids, like people you love for no reason, you know, people that you know how they don't need to do some good for you, so you can just love them. That too, like unconditional, or however you want to put it.
No, that's
So
the
there's,
perfect term.
you know,
Unconditional love. Yeah.
yeah. That's to me, that's family. That's like I said, like immediate, you know,
Well,
people that. But
that's an interesting answer, dog. I like asking this people. I like asking people this question every time I have an introductory plática. I like to hear their perspective on family, and I like what you said about your family. Just they know, dog, when people are down.
yeah,
Right? Like if you're down, they're gonna know right away. Is there a moment recently where like you had a family member notice if you were going through something and they reached out without you saying anything?
uh, well, like for example, my girl, she like, she knows when I'm feeling like upset about like, not necessarily in the relationship, but just like whatever, like anything else, she'd be like, "Hey, what's like?" I think like you're upset about something. I'm like, yeah, or shit like that, you know. Like, but other than that, recently I've been good, bro. Like, on my end, I've been straight. I've been taking care of my like myself and shit. Trying to be a better person every day and shit. So,
Or flip it, like have you ever like recently reached out to somebody that knew that you knew was like needed some help or that was down and they were like, damn dog, like I appreciate it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I mean, every time that I see somebody that I know, and I can help out anyway. Like there was I remember somebody was going to like through like some breakup with this girl, uh, one of my peoples, and like I could tell, like they don't bring it up, but I know, so I got to bring it up, like, hey bro, like you straight type shit. And usually, they try to play it off like, "Ah, it's but you got to break it, you got to break, like, break it down, and let them know that it's all good. Like they could open up, talk to you and shit. And if people trust you and shit, they open up to you, and sometimes it makes you feel better just talking about it. Just talking about, even if you can't fix the problem. Some people got nothing to, got nobody to tell it to. Or like just let it out and I have it locked in just for yourself. In your own head. You gotta just release it somehow, even if you're not gonna fix the problem. But yeah,
Do you struggle opening up to people or you You're just like, fuck it, dog. I need somebody to talk to.
Uh, to like I said, my immediate family.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nah, like it is like they know, everything. Like I don't, I don't hide in my emotions or my feelings and shit. Like if I'm fucking stressed out about something, like they'll know. I don't like to like hold shit in like that, and I just like if I'm stressed out, obviously I step back and I see myself stressed out. Try not to act on the feeling, just like step back and analyze the shit. And if the feeling is so strong that I gotta like talk to somebody, express it with somebody, then I will. But usually I just like try to just deal with it myself unless they really something's really bugging me. Then yeah, I'll let it be known. But like I said, I've been good, so you know
I
I
just
haven't
bring
been too.
I just bring it up because obviously as dudes, right, the stereotype or the belief is that men don't talk about mental health or they don't talk about struggle, right? They just keep it in. They gotta man up and move on and shit, dog. Um, But
Yeah, like I've been seeing like for example on Instagram, like like posts about how like dads never show if they're stressed out or I'm like, fool, like what? Like you got to show something, in my opinion. You gotta like, cause then that's how like you build up a bunch of shit and then one day you fucking flip out on everybody and shit. Like nah, you gotta speak when you need to, and not hold shit in, cause holding shit in will make you sick,
yeah,
you know. So you
becoming
gotta,
emotional. What is it called? Emotional intelligence is key,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
At what age did you feel like you started seeing yourself becoming emotionally intelligent?
Now,
Because it's a
yeah, now,
skill, fool. It's a skill that
yeah.
you got to build up, right?
Yeah, it took me a while. It's to like argue, like I try to stray away from arguments. You know, talking is cool. You know, analyzing situations is fine, but arguments like that, stuff like that. But yeah, for a while, I used to fucking get into it. With people. Nah, no, I'm just like, whatever you say, like it is what it is. How to try to argue, like if the fucking wall is red, but you're arguing that it's green, fuck it, like
Yeah.
it's green then. That's how I see it. But
I,
yeah, it took me a long time, bro. Till now, I'm starting to fucking control every you know every part of it. Like I don't know if you understand me. Like I'm trying to. Like, it's easy for me to do it now.
no, I
Before I
get
used to
it.
try. Before I used to try to fucking control this and that. Not control my emotions and you know. Like I said earlier, if I need to talk about it, I'll talk about it. You know. But first, I'll control it, and if I can't, if I really need to express it, then so be it.
I think I started becoming emotionally intelligent last year, dog. Like around this time, I was like, I went sober for like a couple months and I did a lot of fucking work. And you were there, dog. You see me, dog.
Yeah.
You see me at my lowest. But that taught me a lot for going sober. And if it wasn't for that sobriety period that I went through, it allowed me to see like, because I used to get mad as fuck when I used to black out sometimes. And it used to happen a lot more as time went on. Like when we used to kick it, it was straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I see myself like end of 2022, beginning of 2023, drinking and getting mad, dog, like angry,
Yeah.
and then after going sober, it allowed me to start stepping back, analyzing shit, like you said. Now it's like if I'm feeling something, dog, I'm able to, be able to look at it logically.
Yeah.
It's smart. It's a good skill to have. And then yeah, for you don't snap at people and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We
Exactly.
see that shit all the time, though. People snapping at people
Bro, I used to be snappy as fuck.
for real.
No, yeah, like, cause I used to like hold shit in, and then I thought it was like the manly thing to do is to eventually like snap a little bit, or like not snap all crazy, but just be snappy. to the point where like people around me were like, "You're a fucking asshole," you know. And then I'm like, "Man, you're right." I sat back and I'm like, "Damn."
Like aggressive, huh? Like just being
Yeah,
aggressive
I'm
and
like,
shit.
yeah, I'm like, man, I gotta chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a good skill to have. If you're watching this shit become emotionally intelligent, it changes your life. It reduces so many fucking problems in your life.
it
So
does.
many fucking problems, fool. Like any little argument, fool, now it's just like, and you probably know what I'm talking about. You just through communication, dog.
Yeah, it's a
Cause
butterfly
now,
effect. Like completely change the direction of the situation. Yeah.
cause then that's where the fucking the snapping shit happens. Shit turns into another issue. You know,
Oh
shit
yeah,
gets out of hand. Next thing you know, whatever,
fucking
consequences.
yeah, fucking snowball.
That is a snowball effect, dog.
Yeah.
So, say you got a girl, right? Let's talk about this. How'd you meet Cass?
Cash.
Yeah.
I slid in the DMs, homie.
On what
Hey.
platform?
Huh?
On what platform? Or like just
Facebook.
on Facebook? Woo!
Yeah.
What year was this?
Ooh, like 2015.
How did it happen, dog? Take me through that day.
Uh, I mean, I just hit her up and like she tried to invite me to like business conventions and shit, and like, cause I started fronting that I was into like being an entrepreneur and all this other shit. I was fronting as fuck, and I was like, yeah, one day we should go and shit. I was just trying to, get my thing on, but yeah, she kept inviting me, and I kept flaking on her. Bro. I'm like, man, I don't want to go to those fucking, you know?
Those conventions and shit.
Yeah, bro, cause she had started like college and shit,
Orale.
and to me, fucking college was like fucking world that I knew I was never gonna be a part of type shit, you know. So that shit, I was just like, man, like I would always figure out an excuse and shit until
When
like
did
one
it?
day we just kicked it and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you when did it flip, dog?
Cause she thought I was a catfish, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she thought I was. She, she
Oh, cause
thought
you
her
kept
people.
flaking it and shit.
Yeah, like yeah, for some reason they thought like I was using somebody else's pictures or something. Yeah,
So
yeah,
where'd
we
y'all
ended up
meet
kicking.
up? First date or what? Or was it just
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We had pizza and beer and shit.
where at?
Since then we've been cool. Might have been at my house at the time, wherever the fuck I was living,
How
West
old were
LA,
How old were you?
like 19.
And y'all the same age?
Yeah, we're like off by like a couple months.
And so you go through that first date, second date. How long after that was the second date? And
I don't remember to be honest with you.
oh, for real, it was just
Yeah, I remember when we met type shit when we like seen each other first time. But after that, fast forward, like my daughter was born. Yeah, that's like everything in between. Like I have a vague recollection of,
shit that
you know.
happened. Yeah,
Yeah, because I was smoking every other fucking hour. You know,
Dutch
getting
mouth. That's where the name comes from.
getting getting like just drinking every day and shit. Not
Oh, so
heavily, but you just drink a 3 pack every day type shit, or like every other day.
yeah, you
Yeah.
bound to forget shit, dog. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, so like a lot of that time of like my daughter when she was little like that, like I don't I see the pictures and then it brings me back, but like I don't really think like have too much memories stuck in my brain about that time. Just a couple like little situations, but I mean that's what happens.
Yeah, no, I get it.
hmm
And so you got
But
your daughter, dog. Around where'd y'all live around this time?
West Miss City.
Orale, Miss City.
Yeah, 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 Miss City right there on Carmona.
Boom, and
Carmona.
then you know you now you have a son.
Yeah, my son was just born uh, December 6th of
Yeah,
last year.
two
Yeah,
kids. Got a
he's a
girl.
he's a 4 months now. It's about.
Time flies, dog.
I'm making sure I remember this time around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does though, bro. It does. My daughter, she already like losing her teeth and shit. And that's like, no, she's moving on to like from like a little baby,
Yeah.
like a little toddler type shit
Simon.
to like just like actually just a kid, you know?
It's getting real, dog.
Yeah.
It's getting fucking real.
And I just try to enjoy every moment of it. I mean, I don't even try. I just do. I just enjoy it. Seeing them.
You got your little family, but
Exactly.
where are your roots from, dog? Like, let's talk about your parents. Where's your mom from?
Uh, she's from Nayarit.
Your
Nayarit,
pops?
from Tijuana.
Mexican.
Yeah, Mexican.
And what about you? Where you from?
Same, Tijuana. I was born there. Uh, I didn't spend much time there. You know, I was just they just brought me over here. But I was back and forth, I think, from Nayarit and Tijuana and shit. But I came over here real quick. I like 6, I think. 6 years old. I
So you
remember.
moved? Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I say I remember the day that we crossed the border too.
That shit clear as fuck.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. How was that?
not too clear, but I remember like we just got into this van and like the guy was like, "Oh, you want to remember his name? You're trying to give me like a fake name, or you want to like pretend you sleep?" And I'm like, "Fuck it, like I guess I'll pretend I'll sleep." Like I guess I was using somebody else's, somebody else's
Yeah.
papers and shit, you know.
Yeah, Simón, güey.
And I just remember like when they told me like, "Hi, you can put your head back up." And he walked up, and I just like you could see the lights from far away, type shit.
Simón.
Like we're approaching. I don't know if San Diego or some fucking city. I don't know, but
That's crazy.
and I just like, oh, it's alright, like you know.
That's a crazy ass memory to have for at 5, 6
Yeah,
years old and shit.
and I didn't really understand like the, the type of situation that it really was. You know, what was actually going on, but you know, I just remember.
You
I
were just
remember pulling
rolling with
up.
whatever your mom said, huh?
Yeah, it's like whatever. I remember pulling up to my cousin's house, and everybody was like had a little gathering and shit because we pulled up.
Simón.
You know, and yes, since then.
Do you have any schooling out there in Mexico or not?
I don't. Yeah, I think kindergarten, maybe a little bit of first, but yeah, right. Because
Simón.
when you're 6,
You're in first grade.
yeah, it's like first grade, huh? Yeah. So yeah, no, like, maybe I did. I don't have any memory. I know I have memory of kindergarten for some reason. What? That's about it. I don't know. You know.
Probably don't remember first grade because that's when all the shit was the movement was happening.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you
So
arrive in LA, right?
yeah, yeah, right there and on La Brea. My uncles and shit they were living right down La Brea and Jefferson.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, so we stayed there for a bit. Then we moved to the jungles up there on what's the fucking street on Coliseum
Yeah, I know exactly where this at.
In August. We were there for a bit. Then we moved to 56 and Normandy. Then that's when I was in elementary school. But when I first got there, I went to a school called Cienega. Not to South Central, but over here on Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
There's a school right there on Adams, Cienega Elementary. We went there. I was probably there to like third grade, and then fourth grade I moved to 50 what's it called Western Avenue Elementary on 54th and Western, and I was living right on 57th and like Budlong or some shit. Yeah, Budlong.
Between Normandy and Western.
Yeah, that's
Do you
where I
have
was
any
at.
memories of like elementary school? Of being like an immigrant kid?
Yeah, I
Learning
remember I didn't
language?
want to go. I didn't want to go at first because I didn't speak English. So
Uh,
Just the first year though, like I didn't want to go. I remember not wanting to go. And after that, like I guess I picked it up in like a year. And after that, so this happened in second grade when I came, my first grade that I started on here in LAUSD was second grade. So by second grade, by third grade, I was cool, you know. I was like anybody else type shit. But I remember when I tripped out on like all the names and shit, like you know, because you go to school like all the morenitos and shit. They have like to me the name, everything was just a whole different world. So
because it was not
yeah,
just Mexicans anymore, fool.
yeah, like all sorts of different last names and shit, you know, that I had to like get accustomed to.
Different cultures.
Yeah, exactly. And that was just small, like the small LA, the fucking, you know.
The population that was there, the little
Yeah,
the
like
community, yeah, the minority
yeah,
community right there.
yeah, exactly. That not it didn't happen to like I ended up moving to like Hollywood. That I fucking seen all the other races and shit, you know.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Like
in
Korea,
elementary
like
school, dog, for I was born here, fool. So my experience is of a Chicano first gen here,
yeah,
fool. Right? I didn't have to go through any of that.
yeah.
I understand the whole cultural thing because I mean, obviously, like growing up in nothing but straight Mexican household. But how was it, dog? Were you like, do you have a hard time making friends and shit? Do you remember your elementary school friends like around that time?
Nah, I was yeah. Well, I mean, I was been like kind of like on the shyer side, the shy. So just dealing with that. Not like I didn't like segregate myself or like my situation didn't set me apart in any way. Just that, like I said, just in second grade when I didn't speak the language. But
Hmm.
other than that, like I was just any other kid, you know, just regular fourth, fifth, sixth grade. I went to John Muir.
Okay, yeah,
Seventh grade, I was in John Muir. No, so trip out sixth grade. Sixth grade, I was back and forth for a little bit. So sixth grade, I did half of the year in John Muir, and then I moved to Hollywood to a school named LeConte, and I went there for the other half of sixth grade, and then seventh grade, I started it. I started right there in LeConte, and I end up back in John Muir.
damn,
Yeah, yeah,
back
we
and
moved
forth and
back,
shit,
huh?
back and
Yeah,
forth type shit.
yeah. So I moved back seventh grade, back to John Muir. Then I finished there like the eighth grade.
Come on.
You know.
And middle school, were you like, because this is around the time that like kids are finding their identity, dog.
Yeah.
Do you how was that process of like trying to find yourself, like, because now you're a couple years
Yeah,
removed from coming here, dog. You know, you got a couple years under your belt in America
yeah,
already. You're exposed to multiple cultures, not just like Mexican music, fool. Now you got all kinds of shit, fool. It's early
yeah.
2000s, right?
2008 when I was in seventh, like going to seventh grade. I was like seventh grade, like 2008 ish, I think.
So Lil Wayne's at the top, 50
Yeah, I
Cent's
didn't.
already on his way down. Kanye West is already at the top.
Yeah, I didn't like rap.
Reggaeton, fucking blown up, fool. You
I mean, I
know,
liked like the shit out here on the radio sometimes, but I didn't really know about rap. You know, I wasn't a big fan of Lil Wayne or nothing like that. Like, cause I didn't. I was. They brought me. I was the oldest. You know, so I didn't have like an older cousin or older siblings or young uncles that would like put me on anything.
man.
So like whatever was on the radio or like until like I started listening to music. But by that time I became like I'm more on the rock side, you know? Like
Yeah,
everything rock with the little fucking hair and shit, you know? But I always like was on like skater vibe all the time.
totally.
So like I went from like little rocker, but I was with the skateboard, you know? To like eighth, like ninth grade, I fucking cut my hair off you know, and I just started like getting into hip hop heavy. And when like, cause you got access to fucking internet and shit, you start doing research and like,
Yeah, shit starts blowing up, dog.
I heard Bring the Ruckus and that was a rap.
It was a rap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fucking drums and shit. And it gave me the same fucking energy like listening to like some fucking, you know, crazy rock shit. And I
So
still
then,
listen to rock. I still listen to rock though to this day.
so then you moved to high school, right?
Yeah,
The big leagues, fool, what they call it. The
yeah,
big leagues out here in LA.
bro.
Where'd you go to high
I
school?
I didn't have a good like high school experience. I
Órale.
went to Fairfax. I was supposed to go to Manual Arts, but then I moved again back to Hollywood.
Yeah.
So uh, I ended up going to Fairfax.
Oh, so you saw like at the prime. I don't know really no shit about like streetwear and shit like that. But you're probably there during like when shit started blowing up, right? Like hundreds, diamond
Oh yeah,
company.
yeah, 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 yeah. But I didn't really give a fuck about none of that shit. You
Órale.
know, I
Them
was
is
still
right there,
like,
right? Because it's right there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But not like, first of all, I was broke as fuck. I didn't have no money, so I wouldn't even look. You know, sometimes I'll pass by like with my skateboard and shit, and I'll look and I'll see it like, but like I said, to me, it was just like
Whatever. Yeah.
it was another world. Like, I know it was like now, you know, I wasn't about to go in there anytime soon and buy some shit. So
Yeah.
I was like, whatever, you know. And plus, I was still kind of on my rock shit until like the end of ninth grade or whatever. That's when I fucking started rapping. And I said, fuck this rock shit. You know, it came back later. Like now, I fucking listen to rock like, every day. You know, I listen to all sorts of shit now, but I kind of let go of that vibe with the long hair and shit. And like, I went back to baggy. You know, stop wearing the tight black shit,
Yeah.
and went back to baggy.
Faded black pants type shit.
Oh, ripped fool,
Oh,
everything.
estos rotos.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
bro.
All
So,
fucking emo style and shit.
so you start 10th grade. Now you're rapping, dog. You know, like now
Well, I'm writing. I'm not rapping
you're just
necessarily.
writing.
I'm just writing.
Órale.
I wouldn't tell people that I rapped until like 11th, you
Órale.
know. But I was still whack as fuck. Yeah. Shortly after that, I got kicked out of Fairfax for
What?
not
What?
going and shit.
Oh, you didn't go.
No, I was just
Truancy?
like,
What is this called? Too many truancies?
yeah, like 80.
Ching a su madre. God damn, fool. What the
Yeah,
fuck were you
yeah.
doing?
I was just dipped and like I found a little I found a spot to get weed, so I'd leave and pitch in with whoever was there for like some weed and shit.
And you just be blazing it.
Yeah, be getting back, and at this point, I still lived in South Central, so I think I went back to South Central. I'm telling you, fool, it's just some been back and forth shit. At this point, I like at 10th grade, I was back in South Central on 57th,
Mm-hmm.
so I'd have to like make it to Fairfax in the morning, figure out the fuck. I'll just be there for first to nutrition or whatever, and I'll dip out, go smoke and shit, go find weed.
Some malandro shit, dog. Just leaving.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember like having to skate back home sometimes because sometimes I didn't like getting on the bus. It'd be packed and shit. I was like, man, I got my skateboard. I'm just softball skated from like Fairfax to fucking Slauson.
Damn.
Submission.
No earphones and shit?
Yeah, usually I had
Yeah.
some earphones or
No, so you're
some.
just vibing and shit, huh, the whole time?
Yeah, 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 yeah. And I had already spent all my money on weed and shit, so I'll pass by like the taco stand and shit. I used to be like, fuck. Like,
Todo
the,
con hambre y todo. Munchies, fool.
the pastor is smelling fire and shit, but I had already spent my loot. So
Ni
I had
modo,
to
huh?
make it to the house. I get home like 5, 6. Just whatever eat, whatever the fuck was at the crib. But anyway, I got kicked out of Fairfax, went to have a continuation school in the back.
Oh, so you were
Oh
still going there, but it was in Fairfax no more.
no, it changed the name, whatever.
But it was still the same location.
Yeah, in the back, yeah. Pretty much. Same shit, yeah. But like they fucking segregated you. Like if you
Eh, no,
knew
I
if
get
they see you going to the
it.
back, they're like, oh, this was one of those who's
One of those fools that goes to the continuation school?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Damn. You end up graduating?
Nah,
So no diploma?
nah, nah, I didn't graduate.
What was your
I,
plan, fool?
not plan,
So
you
what the
know,
you were just living
just
day
to
by
get,
day?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, living day by day. Um, I thought I was good. I thought I was good at rapping, but I really wasn't.
Oh, you thought you were gonna make it.
Yeah, but like that time, I was like, oh, yeah, like all into rap and shit. But you know,
your mom's
I was actually pretty whack.
your mom's get on your case or no?
Nah, not really. I mean, because she had to, like, but not like severely, like to the point that it made me change my ways. Like, nah. She was just worried about paying the bills, you know,
Simon.
going to work. Like, she'll deal with me when she gets home and when she leaves. You know, she
I
goes to
mean,
work.
having to move back and forth, fool, that's she had worry about other stuff, right? Like to keep
Bro, I
roof
could
over your
name.
head.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know, single mom type shit. So
And at this
until like
time,
she
it was
had,
you and your sister, right? Like it was just you and
yeah,
your
yeah,
sister.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She had a little boyfriend like here and there, but they didn't like. It wasn't nothing like. She had one that they were like together for like 8 years, but before that, like, and even then, like he wasn't shit. So she was still holding it down. You know,
Come on.
she didn't really have, or not even like time either, but just maybe the like experience of being a, she didn't. She was a young mom too, so you really don't know. And I get it now because there's no like. I mean, now there is, but like fucking handbooks and shit how to be a parent. But you know,
Podcasts, videos,
yeah, yeah,
TikTok short and YouTube shorts and shit.
yeah, but you know, sometimes a lot of that shit is like fantasy. Like it's real life.
Come on.
Everybody's reality is different, so you can't pick up a book and expect them to fix your situation. Like all the kids grow up different, and the way she grew up, like she was just worried about paying the bills, bro. To be honest. And once I was like, man, I'm done with school, she's like, well, you better start getting a job. And pretty much what I did.
What was your first job out of high school?
I was still in Whitman when I would go to,
Oh, for real?
yeah, yeah.
What was your
I
first
had this
holiday then?
uh well, my first I started working when I was like 15, 16. I was helping one of my uncles do gardening. So I was getting a little money to smoke and all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like in 10th grade when I started doing that.
Pay for the VCO and shit.
Yeah, pretty much. And then 11th and through those times that we're talking about now, I would like help my mom's husband, now her husband, do electrical, you know. But I wouldn't do that all the time. I had a actual like whenever the fuck everybody would go smoke, and I ended up getting his job. I couldn't go to the sessions. I had to go straight to fucking
Yeah.
right there on Sunset. It was like a bar, like some sort of like nightclub bar shit. But I was there in the morning to do all the prepping and
Orderly.
help clean or whatever. So during the special events, I'll be the food that like cutting the steaks and handing them to people, that type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, hey, you were underage at this time. There was no pedo.
Nah,
I didn't
nah.
give a fuck, huh? As long as you're hustling
Yeah, they pay, like
under the
you know
table
how it
type
is.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know how it is.
Yeah.
It's not
So
like I
you,
was gonna get a fucking work permit anytime soon.
and then so you leave high school for right. And now
Yeah.
you're doing your thing. What was like? What was your mentality, dog? Like, what? Like, was it? Were you panicking? Were you just taking it day by day?
Yeah, bro. I just taking it day by day. I mean, you don't really like sometimes when you're just smoking and drinking and shit, like you're just like kind of like fuck it. Like I don't know,
I
you
get
know.
it. No, I get it, fool.
You're just like whatever.
Lo que caiga, as long as I get to smoke and drink.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It
Dude,
wasn't until like I had to like before my daughter was born, I ended up like moving to West where I'm at Cass, and I was my mom. She ended up like going to her husband. and I stayed at that spot by myself, so I started like having to hold it down for real and like work every day type shit. Pay the fucking bills. My mom would pull up randomly with some groceries when she knew I was down here, but that for like randomly it wasn't like I had to already like step up. And so when Cass pulled up, I was my sister was living there too, so it was just like be me and my sister. And but she ended up finding somebody, so she moved their life,
Come
you
on.
know. So I
You
ended
talking
up
about
just
that
being
spot? You talking about the spot where we met? Or was that a
on that
different
house?
one? Yeah.
On that? No, no, no. Some other right before that.
Orale.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I ended up having to hold it down for a while until I met Cassie. She, she ended up moving in with me eventually. You know. Before that, my pops had pulled up. He lived with me for a bit too, and that's when me and my pops like reconnected and shit. When I was probably like 19, going on to 19.
How was that? How was it reconnecting with your pops?
I mean, it was cool because I wasn't like bitter or nothing like that. I was like, cool. Like he just pulled up just to say what's up, and he needed somewhere to stay. So
Orale.
I'm like, fuck it, like I'm right here by myself any fucking ways, you know. Yeah, he pulled up and just never really tried to like make up for anything. We just became like cool and homies and shit. Just move forward and shit. I don't really bring shit up like, oh, like you weren't there, like no. Just, I was turning into a man already, so you know, yeah,
I mean,
it
you're
was cool
probably
though.
you were mending fences, food, but without talking about it, right?
Yeah,
That's what you're trying to say. You were just living, keeping it cool without having to bring up
yeah, like
everything that
what
happened.
And I know like it didn't work out with him, like that's
Simon.
all. And he
Yeah.
he went about his way, you know.
So
And what
you,
about I mean, what about it? Like I wasn't there, I didn't see
yeah.
what really went down. So he's coming trying to kick like be cool with me. He's like, fuck it is what it.
But,
I wasn't really I
props
wasn't
to
really
him though,
like
because he could have just moved on, right? Like she could have not gone that way.
I wasn't hostile or anything about it. I was like, you know, like I didn't have no bad memory about him. So to me it was
Orale.
cool. Like fuck it, come kick it. It's what it is. Um, yeah, we've been cool ever since. He
And
helps me out right there. What's
go
up?
ahead, go ahead.
I'm saying he helps me out now. We cool now. He helps me out right there at the taco spot. You know, everybody's good. Everybody's happy.
Yeah. Speaking of the taco spot, when did Pobres Tacos became a thing? Like when did the idea become a thing? Let's talk about that.
Um, it happened because my mom she ended up having like an accident at her work. She fell or whatever. She had like some surgery. I don't know what the fuck. Something happened on her shoulder. She couldn't go back to work for a while. She had got some compensation, but you know, it didn't last much. So she'll make birria randomly, that we eat at the house. And one day I just like, fuck it, let's go. Like, let's try selling it. And it was right before birria actually like, or around the time where I fucking blew up, all crazy. And I wasn't really too much on Instagram, so I didn't know like how much it fucking got popular. Like until I actually made the fucking Pobres Tacos Instagram and started seeing that everybody was doing it, type shit. But it was just a random ass idea that I had just to go and try because I know it was fire. So
What year was this again?
2019,
2019. Okay,
my daughter was little.
for sure. And at first it was just you, your mom's.
Yeah,
And how did the original setup look like?
damn, there's a picture out there somewhere. Raggedy, bro, ugly. Just a little table and the grill, like no canopy, no nothing, bro. Just
The
you know,
Pobres Tacos food, just the
yeah,
name.
yeah,
Living
yeah.
up to the name, you see.
We just had the grill, you know. Me and my sister pieced up for a grill, and I remember we surprised my mom for one of her birthdays. And like, hey, look, we got a, you know, pulled up with a new grill
Where'd you buy the grill at, fool?
right there at the in the hood.
Alameda Swami,
Gotta
baby.
see that baby. Yeah.
Oh,
And
shit.
that grill food sat there for a whole year, bro. It
Well,
sat
y'all
for
didn't
a
use it
whole
right away?
Nah, it sat for like a whole year. We were just talking about it. Like one day, yeah, one day type shit.
Damn.
And then so randomly it happened like, oh, we're gonna do it on Sunday, like on Sunday. I don't know what the fuck day was. And we went to our spot and we got kicked out.
What spot was
It
this at? Where was this at?
was on Santa Monica and Normandy.
Hold on. Wait.
Yeah. I used to live there too at some point of my fucking life.
Well, you lived like everywhere, fool, at this point.
Food, look, man, I LeBron Jefferson. Then I lived for a bit on fucking somewhere down Adams at my tia's house on Smiley, where all the fucking cholos are at. And then we moved to fucking to the jungles, right? And then to 56 and then 57th. And then from 57th I moved to Hollywood on Santa Monica and Sierra Vista. That's the name of the street. Then from there I moved back to 57th. And then from there I moved back to Bronson. I lived on Sunset and Tamarind. I lived right there where I'm telling you on Santa Monica, Normandy. Where was it I fucking live? Well, I lived everywhere.
Yeah, you
And then I
did.
lived then I moved to where I make cast on Carmona. Then on Adams where we would kick it, right there on 7th. And then again to Bronson with my sister for a bit, right there by Netflix.
Yeah, yeah, I remember
Joint.
that. I went there one time, fool. Crazy memory, but keep going.
Yeah. Oh, my birthday, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, from there, I moved here to
Whatever.
North Hollywood now.
Everywhere, dog. Literally a whole map.
Yeah.
Whole fucking map, dog.
The only place I never lived was like East LA, but I used to spend summers over there with my cousin.
Technically, that counts, fool. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah, I used to spend summers over there. Yeah.
You've been everywhere. But going back to Pobres Tacos, fool, you got kicked out of Santa Monica and Normandy?
Yeah.
And how,
hmm
like, how long were y'all there before they kicked y'all out?
The second day,
Oof.
yeah, we had already set up everything and shit, and then the fucking owner comes out like, "Hey, you guys can't be here. I'm called police," type shit.
Damn. What was
Yeah.
it? What was it, like a industrial building, a business, or what?
It was like behind a bakery.
Orale.
Yeah. We're like, fuck it.
And the owner of the bakery pulled up?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He pulled up and like so that pedo. I was like, man, whatever. We out. We left. We were down again for like a good month or two until uh my mom's husband where I was doing electricity. Um, before I used to hate waking up and going to fucking do electricity. I learned the trade and shit, but just like I never really wanted like working and shit like that, you know? Working those type of jobs to me, I was just like fuck. Draining, you know? I wrote my best raps on my way to fucking work. All
Grima
pissed
shit,
off.
fool. Just mad at the
Yeah,
world type shit.
yeah, food. So anyway, he was doing some electrical work right there on Pico, and like they used to store couches or whatever. Like
Okay.
they had some furniture store, and in the back they had like a fucking whatever the storage, and in the front it was a big sidewalk and shit. So they let us set up there for a bit. Well, he talked to the people, and they had like a little, it's pretty like long room that we was like we talked it out with them, and they were like, we'll pay them rent to let us store our shit there, our grills and shit, and we started posting up outside.
It's Pico La
I,
Cienega, right? Or
yeah,
what was it? Yeah, Pico
yeah,
La
yeah. Just
Cienega.
before that, yeah. Until shit started going sour with like the landlord's daughter, the owner of the furniture store. She kept telling us like, "Oh, scoot over. Can you scoot over a little more?" And then next week, "Oh, can you scoot over a little more?" So we were like, "Man, fuck that." And, we just grabbed all our shit and we just moved down the block to where we were just at.
The Crescent Heights.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We were there for a good minute, you know, till now. Like now, I'm even more down, like another 2 blocks down.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Before we talk about the current, what you're currently doing with Pobres Tacos, let's take it back a little bit. When did that article in the LA Times happen?
We
There
were
was a
there,
big
right there.
article, right?
Yeah, we were right there at the first look, second location technically.
Simon.
Yeah, yeah. We were like we were good at what we were doing, but we didn't know what we were doing. Like you know what I mean? Like we didn't know how big the taco scene was getting and like how popular shit was. Like
She was blowing up because of social
So when they
media.
pulled up, like our quesadillas were still looking like they didn't reach their final form yet. They were still a little like smashed and shit.
Yeah.
You know, but it's what it is. I wish they would have came now. Which they will. I mean, they did shortly after that. They did another article. Life and Times did another one, another newspaper article, which was dope. But yeah, the LA Time one was like premature. You know.
That shit caught you
Ooh.
slipping. They caught you off guard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They just hit us up randomly because I used to tag the shit out of all those people. Like once I found out who was who and like you know, I used to just tag them on every post and like, and our tacos didn't even look that good. On the quality and all that shit. It was still not how it is now.
But the
But I
beater
was still.
tasted bomb.
They did, bro. It's a lot of people went over there and reviewed and they fuck with it, but a lot of shit is always up. Like I've been up and down with this shit. I always take something or another. Always stalls me. Something always just comes about and we get stalled. That's why we haven't reached our fucking maximum potential. Until now, I feel like we have a good spot, solid. Yeah, it's outside of CVS. The people were cool. Big sidewalk. I'm not bugging anybody. They're not doing any construction there.
Come on.
And I have a good feeling about the spot. And I've been doing a lot of like events though. That's what been keeping me, you know, fed
Yeah.
type shit. It's been keeping me fed. All the events and now I'm back. So you know,
So you're at Pico and La Cienega during this time. And
yeah,
we meet. I went there one time with my cousins. The homie was visiting from Virginia. Or he was about to take off. I forgot. Pulled up. First time had him, bomb as fuck. And then a couple months later, this is like around the time we were like doing music. You were still part of DDL. And uh you tell me like, oh, we're getting a food truck.
yeah.
Let's talk about the food truck era of food. Like what was up with that? Like de un día al otro food back to the original setup.
Yeah, we couldn't keep up with the demand with the payments and shit. That's bottom line. That's what happened because we didn't want to wrap it with our logo and everything because it wasn't even our shit. And that's just pricey. So I mean, it lasted like what 3 months, something like that, and we didn't know the game. It's a whole different ball game. Like you got to know good look. Like you can go anywhere but you got to like move, like have contacts and like go places where you were like outside of banks and all. We didn't really know. We thought it was just gonna be like I'm gonna set up at my spot and we're gonna, but nah, it
I
didn't work
remember
out.
because I was telling my people, I remember we pulled up deep, dog. It was like 15 of us for this one time. And I didn't even know that you had changed to a food truck until we pulled up. And I was like, yo, I was hyping it up for like, oh, the homies there, dog. These
Yeah,
fools
yeah,
got
yeah.
bomb ass food. It's like a fucking Subway, dog. They let you customize your own shit. And then we pull up, and I was like, what the fuck is a food truck? And we didn't even get to chop it up that day.
Yeah.
So I was like, and part of me was like, damn, dog, like I didn't even get to chop it up with this food Dutchman. I got to talk to for this food Dre, but It was just like we just said what's up through the window, and that was it. Food was bomb. Don't get me wrong, food was bomb.
Yeah, yeah.
And then after that, we had a little talk like, oh yeah, food, we got a food truck, boom, boom, boom.
The vibe wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, it wasn't, the vibe wasn't there, dog.
Yeah,
Food was bomb. Food, don't get me wrong, food was
yeah.
bomb, but the vibe, like the vibe that you get from talking to your mom or talking to you, food, or like now talking to your pops.
A lot of people told me that after I went back to the stand. They're like, I was cool, but you couldn't even hear me. I couldn't hear you. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
But you had your sign. I mean, I thought it was gonna be rap, whatever. And you said you would get it from Commerce.
What the fuck? Why would get it?
It was on this side,
Bell,
no?
Bell Gardens. No, Bell
Oh damn,
Gardens.
that's far as shit, though.
Yeah. It wasn't Bellflower. Bell Gardens or Bellflower. One of
Damn,
those.
so go from the west to the east. A la verga, way.
Yeah, bro.
Ooh,
Mission. And
Mish.
at that time, the homie Dre had like got another job and shit. So like, I started driving that shit. And like I didn't really have too much driving experience. Period.
I mean, but just from the east to west with some big ass shit like that, dog.
Oh, bro, the first time I ever drove on the freeway was in that truck. Yep.
That's a
That was,
mission, fool.
yeah, bro. Like if you ain't never drove on a fucking freeway with a regular car, driving that big ass shit on the freeway, that shit's.
And
My fucking hands were sweating like a motherfucker.
obviously taking care of it, fool, was tiring as fuck, right? Small as fuck in there,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
I
y'all
mean,
had to clean
it
it
was
up.
actually a good size. It was actually a good size, and it was a new model, so it was cool. Like, you know, but the grill wasn't that big. The grill was small and whatever. It just wasn't it.
It was a cool. You said it was a gift for your moms, right? You surprised your moms with it?
My sister, she like did all the work for it. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Orale.
yeah, yeah. She just made it happen, but um, she was just like we were like it was too hard, like having to deal with it, because we got to pay the commissary, we got to pay the actual lease, we got to pay for the people that clean it,
Orale.
you know, and we're like, man, why are we stressing? Like, fuck this. Like, they just go. I got the grills waiting for me anyway. Like,
Yeah.
and then we just got that weight off our shoulders. We just went back to doing what
So you go back,
what we, what we know
then
how to
things
do.
things start picking it up, right? Things start
Yeah.
picking up. You move to a new spot, gets a little bigger, right?
Hmm.
Now you got a little bit more help, and the food quality, you just keeps improving, right?
Yeah.
And so now you're at Pico Crescent Heights. It's food still bomb. So why'd you have to move 2 blocks down?
Because the buildings start going up. They're doing construction there. They're making like a big ass apartment building. So
Orale.
we were able to ride it out, because we were only there like 2 3 days. But it started just getting too hectic there. Too much like workers parking the trucks there, and it was just too much. And then they started like doing cement work and all that shit. So we're like, man, fuck that,
All
you know.
polvo and everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So I ended up coming here to the house and selling from home
Mm-hmm.
for a bit. That was dope, you know. I was working out until like some neighbors rat me out or somebody rat me out. Yeah, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's sad, dog.
So
Hating on
again,
somebody.
we took another stall right there. But it was dope because I got a lot of space in the front. You know, fucking, I had all my shit set up nice over here. I'm
And
still
so,
waiting for the right permit to come about, but
orale. You still trying to do that?
yeah, yeah, yeah. If if because I got on the phone with the city because they said that to pay for the permit, but there isn't no permit when I actually got on the phone with the city. So they're like, oh, you just gotta wait until they pass a fucking bill or whatever that allows it. So I'm still waiting on that. And when that happens, whew,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a
voila.
wrap. I'm still
Sign
gonna
up.
go to Pico though. Like I'll probably leave my mom here with some help, and I'll go to Pico. Still, like, I don't want to leave my peoples over there on Pico because they've been keeping me fed too.
And then you also do events, fool.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing to do. To be honest with you, I love doing events
You still
because you get
remember
to
the
meet.
first event?
No, but yeah, you get to meet new people and shit. Definitely one of my first event where it was like it started off like regular people's houses, people's party and shit,
Yeah, Simon.
and then we started doing like actual venue events. That's dope.
Biggest event you've done so far.
Sunday Sounds. It's called Sunday Sounds. Yeah, yeah.
Was
A
that the
lot
one
of
I
fucking
pulled up to or
people.
not?
A lot of fucking people. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The one they threw right here in the hood?
I just did one Sunday Sounds, but I feel like the one where you went was a bit more people.
That shit was a gang of people that day, fool.
Yeah, it was big as fuck. Big
Right there at the
venue.
Beehive, right?
Yeah,
Simon, yeah. You do these events. I've pulled up to a couple of them. They're dope. I don't actually go for the events. I go kick it with the homie.
yeah,
And it just seems like it's a cool little vibe. I love the vibe, fool. Like, I like the fucking the sarape mantel and shit.
yeah, yeah,
The ability to customize your own tacos.
yeah, yeah.
Have you ever tried to like sell every day at any point?
Yeah, when we were right there at the first spot where I used to pay to put my shit away. We'll do Tuesday through Sunday. We were actually like doing our thing. Like we introduced a lot of people to tacos because of the geographically where we were at.
The
We
population?
Yeah, we introduced a lot of people to tacos, bro. Their first taco ever type shit. A lot of people that didn't even know what asada was, and we introduced them to asada. Birria alone was just out of this world for them.
It's a foreign concept to certain people in the city.
Yeah, a lot of tourists right there, bro. Just people that just pull up and they happen to you know, stumble right there where we're at, and dope. Met a lot of cool people. A lot of people that I still talk to. A lot of people that I became solid with from the tacos, bro.
You met any like celebrities and shit?
Celebrities. Uh, I mean, not that type of celebrities, but cool people. I remember. I think it was yeah. Comedian Ken Flores.
No. Oh, maybe. Is it that
Some
big
big
fool?
food. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
believe he pulled up with his whole squad one time. I think we had the truck already. Yeah, 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 yeah. The artist, what's his name? Menso One pulled up one time. He's like an artist, does murals and shit.
Uh-oh. Mental. I think I know who that is.
Yeah, he's a
Not
cool
like the
ass.
person, but like the actual art. Now that I think
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Mental.
Who else? Yeah.
It's
I don't know, but it's regular like
people.
people in the city from the city, like and
Probably like based on the area, that area is probably a lot of people that work behind the scenes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
A lot of behind the scenes
That's
people.
exactly, bro. A lot of people that work on in production and post production and shit like that.
Come on.
Definitely a lot of those people. A lot of DJs, you know, people that people are even that make music, like that I've got to meet and that yeah. Some of them I'm making music with now. Yeah. So it's
So,
cool. Like I met actual friends type shit. I made friends through this shit.
well, that's where you met Christian, right?
Yeah, yeah.
For crimes.
Shout out to
Shout out to crimes, dog. Uh, and so now you're at Pico. And what's the name of the street? The cross street.
the fuck's the name of that shit? I think High Point. No, not High Point. This is a CVS is right there in front of the 7-Eleven. Can't
Oh, I
really
know what you're talking
pinpoint the
about. Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
street.
I
Just
know what you're talking about.
literally down one block down.
Simon.
Yeah. Yeah, one block east of where we were at.
You always add something new every time you move, dog. I think I noticed that.
Yeah.
What is there something new that you added to this new spot?
That's funny. Look, like right now I'm doing like little micheladas on the low.
And I'm you
Yeah,
shouldn't have said that shit. Dog.
fuck it is what it
Who
is.
cares, fool? Well, we rowdy over here. That's
Yeah.
dope.
Do I
Yeah, I always
put
notice that shit
alcohol?
every time you move places, you add like either like a visual or something with the food, you know, or in the menu.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I always try to improve. Like even every week, just do something that like be better than last week. But you know, it's tough, bro. It's tough. It's a tough game.
Yeah,
And
it's a,
if you're not like strong minded and shit, like you're not gonna survive. There's because there's days where just not it. There's weeks where slow and shit. You know.
I've I've never done anything like that, but I've seen you like in action, and like, and it's hard because sometimes I just want to chop it up with you about music, but you got a whole linea fool, and you're just
Yeah.
like, damn, you just. I know you want to keep talking about music, but gotta handle what you gotta handle and shit, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then
Exactly. Yeah. I was on the grill for a bit, so I could really, you know, but with more help right there, like I end up moving to, I'm the one taking orders now. I'm the one talking to people and shit.
more
I
social.
got like I became more social too after that. The last like past 2 years, yeah, I became definitely more social. So that's something that I appreciate from this whole experience too. Because I used to be more quiet, on the grill. I'll let my sister when she was helping me at the time do the talking or the homie Dre. But once they you know
The
had
talkers and shit.
yeah once they had to go and
Yeah.
get actual job and shit, you know, had to step up and yeah, but like,
Now,
I'm
yeah,
not like
it's
I'm not that shy kid no more. You know what I mean? I do what I gotta do.
it also gets in the way of like you doing like other stuff, right? I remember I was trying to when I was doing my drinking shit, I would have, hey, for pull up on a Saturday, dog, having a kickback, or we're gonna go,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
go do some malandro shit for somewhere, dog, go under the bridge type shit. And you're like,
yeah.
nah, if I gotta work, so you sacrificed a lot and shit.
I missed a lot of yeah. I missed a couple of parties.
And
But
then I seen you tired as fuck too, fool. Like after a couple days or like an event, I was like, damn, this fool really going through this shit.
yeah, it takes a toll, bro. Because it's not like you go sell the taco. Yeah, like that's what people see, but you gotta wake up early as fuck and go to sleep late as fuck. At least in my
Especially
case.
especially like those Mondays where we were recording Exhibit A and you would pull up and would get fucked up.
Yeah,
Like I know you were tired as fuck because
bro. Trust me. But I mean,
that's the life, man.
it never really felt like work. Sometimes it does randomly, but I try to like shake it off. But it doesn't really feel like work because I try to invite people that I like to kick it with, and like every time at least one like during the like at least one homie pulls up, that I chop it up with, and time goes by, time goes by fast and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you take your homies to work all the time,
Yeah.
But it's over here where I can invite. That's how how I invited you on Saturday because
I didn't even
because
know.
you
That's
can.
what I'm saying. I'm out the loop and shit. Now you told me, I was like, I'm gonna be on the streets anyway. I'll pull up, dog.
Yeah, bro.
But see, like that, like you're gonna miss the fight.
Yeah, I missed the
Fucking on
fight.
some fucking some straight grima shit. If we pull it up on a on a bootleg website on the side,
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna see
the highlights.
the highlights the next
Yeah,
day, bro. So
yeah.
that's that shit about like society. We're like, bro, you can just see it tomorrow, bro. Like everybody got to see it at the same time. Like you want to be the first one to know who won. Like, nah, bro, I'm over it. Like, I'm over that. I learned how to just be like, bro, I just watch it
I'll just
tomorrow.
watch the highlight type shit.
Yeah, like fuck it. What is that? What do I gain by watching it first? They ain't
The only
paying me to watch. They're not paying me to watch it.
there's some fights I do watch. I
Yeah,
used to
there's
do it a lot
definitely.
more, fool.
I'm not
I used to
saying
do
I
a lot
don't
more,
like.
fool.
I don't turn on the fucking fights. When I'm home and shit. Hell yeah, like I bootleg them for sure. But
I think for me,
if
dog,
I
like
can, then I can. I just forget about it.
I'll never miss a WWE pay per view though. I'll tell you that. So if it's wrestling, it's a pay per view. I'm gonna watch it, fool. I don't care.
Bro, the other day I went into a rabbit hole. about that shit. Man,
It's a rabbit hole, fool. Like it just you get caught up, fool, because you want to watch a clip, then a promo.
you know what it all how it all started?
What's
With
up?
an Edge interview. I don't know why I was
Some random shit popped up.
yeah, about Edge, you know, because he's older now. He's
Simon.
cut
Yeah.
his hair and shit. Looks old. He was talking about like his greatest moments, his favorite moments, and then that it went to like how he started. And then I seen another video like, and there was a rap. I spent like an hour, dog, just looking at old, you
Oh,
know,
wrestling
Edge.
shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, Edge has the best entrance of all time, in my
That's
opinion.
the
The best song, the best song.
to each their own, to each their own, dog.
What do you think?
What for him?
Who got the best
It's
entrance?
legendary. It's
The best
legendary.
entrance song.
Best entrance song. I mean,
Randy
fool.
Orton got a pretty dope one too, huh?
It's difficult, fool, because when you hear Brock Lesnar shit hit, you know shit's about to crack.
Yeah,
Goldberg,
yeah,
Goldberg shit's
yeah,
dope. I
yeah.
mean, Taker, Undertaker, classic.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, but I mean, I love John Cena, right? Like, and
yeah,
I still prefer the Thugonomics, the one he was rapping.
yeah.
But hands down, fool, hands fucking down. When you hear that glass shatter, dog, and Stone Cold comes out, fool,
Yes, yeah,
there's
yeah.
nothing comes close, dog. Nothing comes close, fool.
And bro, but it's the same feeling like when you hear it, they just start like, you think you know me.
And
Yeah,
and the
WrestleMania 22, I think, when Rey Mysterio came out, what was it, POD?
yeah,
That
yeah.
shit was hard as fuck.
That's when he won the title. Remember? Or was it that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my favorite WrestleMania of all time, WrestleMania 22. I stopped watching shortly after, you know.
All right, I'm about to end this interview right now, fool. Yeah.
I
But nah,
stopped
yeah.
watching it to
Eh,
like 24, bro. I went to like 24. After that, like for some reason, I just lost interest.
Yeah, I don't know why I never just dropped it. I just feel like it was just that one constant for me, dog, as a kid, besides rap.
Yeah,
And rap music itself is like an evolving art. And I mean the business evolves, fool, but wrestlers stay there for years. Fool. I mean, Randy Orton is still doing it, fool. John Cena just came out at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because a storyline, it's almost like entertainment. It's like
Did
anime.
Undertaker just make a comeback too?
Yeah, he came out in the same match, dog. Like it was insane. It's like storytelling. I'd rather watch wrestling for than any TV show. We'll put it like that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I
But
feel you.
but
Hey,
anyways,
bro.
enough of that.
People people clown on me because I watch Seinfeld, bro.
You know, I try to watch it, fool. I get it, fool. Like I understand the whole backstory with Seinfeld and Kirby Enthusiasm, but I'd rather watch Kirby Enthusiasm than Seinfeld.
I just sometimes when I can't sleep at night,
The
bro. I
Seinfeld
swear to God, I just like not because it's boring, just because
background
it just
noise,
relaxes me, fool. Like just watch these fools talk about nothing, bro. And yeah,
the show about
It's-
nothing.
yeah. So
You know
I
what?
like
You
it.
know,
Go
going
ahead.
back to wrestling, I think the reason I don't like Seinfeld is because when SmackDown would finish, and then you would see fucking Jerry Seinfeld in the podium doing his comic
Yeah,
shit. I was like, oh,
yeah.
wrestling's over. Fool, turn
Fool,
it off.
that's when I developed that love for it, fool.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if before or after South Park.
Like, yeah. I never
South
really
Park
got
since
into
I was
South Park fool, but it's just funny.
I used to like South Park when I was little. Now I don't like that shit. But yeah, Seinfeld, bro. The older I get, the more I just like to watch it.
You're getting old, fool.
Everybody hates Chris too. That's my shit.
I never really
Still
got
lit.
into this. I'm
My
telling you, fool.
daughter's watching Everybody Hates Chris now. Like I could hear I could hear Chris Rock, narrating the shit.
I just think like once YouTube came out, I just feel like it was so hard for me to watch series. Now, because of Netflix, I watch some crazy shit like or like HBO, fool. Like The Sopranos, The
Yeah,
Wire. I like that kind of show, fool.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Some crazy drama, thriller, whatever the fuck they're called, fool.
Bro, I watched all the murder joints,
Which one?
like the murder on Netflix, like the
The Ted Bundy ones and shit?
Ted Bundy, like
Oh yeah,
was
all
it
that serial killer shit, fool.
John Wayne Gacy, like
Yeah, the
all those
tapes and all
fools.
that shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What was it? The Night Stalker.
The Night Stalker one was crazy.
Did you ever go through a? I did this shit in high school for like 4 years. Fool. I went on a serial killer like mass murder like documentary binge. Fool.
I did this like probably like a couple months ago.
Just
Like,
binge, dog.
yeah. There's one about
Crazy.
somebody that had a bunch of personalities, bunch of them, bro. I've been watching a bunch of fucking documentaries,
On
movies too.
A&E, fool. Like there was a documentary series of serial killers, and I watched all of them, fool.
Yeah,
All of them, way dog.
yeah.
Fucking all them
There,
fools and shit.
there's this dope documentary called The Last Narc on Prime. You should watch that shit.
I feel like I've heard about this shit. Is that the one about that just interviewed that fool from DJ Vlad?
Yeah. This guy.
That DEA agent, whatever?
Yeah,
I have Prime. I don't even know why the fuck I don't watch that shit. Maybe it's because I'm really into that shit like that.
yeah. He actually gets like informants, bro, that were there and shit with all these
I seen
crazy ass.
they interviewed some fool that used to work for Tijuana. It was like a street gangs interview on YouTube. I forgot
Oh
his
yeah.
name. They interviewed like a hitman fool.
Oh shit.
I mean, honestly, like I'm gonna say I'm not really into it, but when I was watching Narcos Mexico, Narcos Mexico, my bad fool for all those people out there and shit.
Chill, bro.
Fucking I kind of went in a low rabbit hole. When I was a little kid, my cousins were into all that shit, but I was never really like my thing, fool. But it's interesting to hear all the stories and to read about like all the things that happened back in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
The serial killer binge watch, fool. That shit, people might think I'm crazy, but I was doing it for the psychology aspect of it. You ever seen that show, Mindhunters?
Nah.
Oh, fool, watch that shit, dog. It was on Netflix.
Mine hunters.
Yeah. So you ever seen that show, Criminal Minds?
Yeah, but I don't really like it.
So you know how they have that one department that chases serial killers and shit? And I mean, Criminal Minds is fake, fool, but Mindhunters is based on a book that tells the story on how the BA, whatever the fuck, was created.
Mm.
And how they would go interview serial killers during that time and how they became a department in the FBI.
All right.
It's dope because it's from the perspective of the FBI agents and shit. It is not about like the actual criminals for the killers, because sometimes that's what all these documentaries do. So it's a different perspective. I'm just throwing it out there. I like to tell when this conversation about serial killers comes up,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell them about that one. Fool. So
I seen a crazy ass one about some food that they don't know if he was actually committing the murders or he was just like pleading guilty to a bunch of shit. You ever seen that one? He
I don't know
like
what the
that was
fuck that.
ugly ass fool, no teeth.
Oh, fucking that fool Otis 2 or some shit like that.
Some shit like that. I think that's his name.
He was just claiming shit
Yeah, he claimed like so much murder food. They came to
like
interview him.
300 murders and shit, and they were like asking him interviews. He was just saying random shit.
Before they came to interview him from Japan because he said he claimed some murders out there in Japan and shit.
It was like two fools. They were doing it right. He had like a
Yeah,
psych.
he had like a little sidekick.
Yeah, I think one of them was named as Otis 2. I don't know the name of the other fool, dog. But I know who you're
Yeah,
talking. It's on Netflix también, way.
yeah, he had a little
Yeah, I know what you're
pendejito,
talking
but
about.
that shit was stupid, bro.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
guys.
I don't know how the fuck we went into the rabbit hole of serial killers and shit.
Yeah.
But
WWE, the Edge interview, did it again.
we've come to the end of the plática, my boy. Then we cover a lot of good topics. Obviously, we never really talk about music. I know people want to hear about that. We'll save that for the next plática. But before we finish, I do have one final question for you, dog.
Yeah.
If you could talk to the future Ivan, the future Pobreza, what would you ask him?
The future Ivan. Uh, let's see. That's a good question. I got to think about it for a second.
The deep question for him.
Uh, I don't know if I'll ask him anything. I'll just be like, I'm glad you kept going, you know, type shit. Like I'm glad you didn't fucking give up on your dreams and shit. Yeah, because I mean I got it all written down, you know. So I was just manifesting, you know. So I like when I get there, once I look back at that paper and I'm like, damn, you know, I'm gonna thank my past self, and I'm gonna thank my future, you know,
Yeah,
both, man, you know.
that's cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you, my boy. Thank you for taking time out of your life,
No,
taking
no
some
doubt.
time out of your night. I know you
I
got
got the beat.
family. You could do
I
this
got,
shit. You know,
I
you
got
got to
the
sell
beat.
tomorrow, right?
I got the beat cooking right now.
So see, man, you got to go handle your
Nah,
shit. I know.
but it was cool. I mean, we ain't really. When's the last time I saw you? It's been a little bit.
I, you know what? It's the last when I got my first check for my new job. It was like the beginning of February, dog.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Pulled up with my brother to the taco
Yeah, I
spot.
remember that. Yeah, so it's been a little bit. So
So I'll see you on Saturday, my boy. But
see more.
say gracias for
Oh, no
pulling up.
doubt, bro. It's always a pleasure talking to you, fool. You already know what's up.
Anything you want to say? Final words?
I'm looking forward to the next one, so we can tell them, you know,
Yeah,
we can
we
tell
could
them
get with
what's really going on.
the grima shit, the
Yeah,
music
yeah,
stuff, behind the
yeah,
scenes of what happened recording Exhibit A. We'll talk about all the good shit.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But this is the introductory Platica, fool, the first one.
Dope.
Introduce who you are. You know what I'm saying? I do it all my guests.
Cool, cool.
That way I don't feel like we don't have to rush everything. We don't miss any details. You know, like I like how we got deep into the history of Pobres Tacos. You know, shit like that. But thank you, like I said, and
No doubt.
if you're
Well,
on
thank you for
YouTube,
having me.
you know, you always fool. You know, you're on my list. It just things happen when they need to happen.
But yeah, I
All
feel
right.
you.
But
Cool.
if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you know when I drop another video. I see y'all when I see y'all. Don't forget to love yourself today, all right? Adios.
Peace.
Stepping out the door with some fresh 90s, the old whites, the drips nice. Yeah, I'm icy, but I don't wear eyes. Still a fool that looks fly. Got my button down on, let's get lost in the